Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Come here, man. I know it's been a while, man. You know what? What can I say? They got me in the plantation all the time. Y'all like it up and share it as you come in. Please like it up and share it as you come in. Okay. Please drop them nines, man, if you can hear me. Drop the nines if you can hear me. Drop the nines if you can hear me. Robert, salute to you too. Shauna Thomas, peace reflection. Nicole Tate, peace. Alex Dupree, peace, God. Got it? Well, God. Shauna Thomas, thanks for the nines. What's good? You say I'm froze? I'm froze? Y'all dropped it. Let me know if I'm froze, man. Because I know I got Shauna saying I'm froze, man. Am I froze, man? Y'all bear with me tonight, man, because I got a whole different little setup, man. I got, as you can see, I got Tall seeing the comments on the side, man. And I'm kind of looking at my screen. So if I'm not looking directly into the camera, you know, it's all good. Nicole Tate, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Y'all like it up and share it as y'all come in. As y'all can see, man, y'all see what the title is, man. Y'all see what the title is, man. In a world full of lies, the truth will always be a conspiracy. And that's big facts, man. I want y'all to like it up and share it. Please like it up and share it so other people will know that we lie, man. I feel like as a collective whole, man, we ain't been doing a good job with that.
Whatever I can do to help.
Now I got, look, now my computer's telling me that they listening. You see what I'm saying? These devices that they have around us is constantly listening. I never gave my computer, I never said, hey, Siri, okay? So why are you popping on telling me that you listening? Okay, so it's a lot of people saying that I'm not froze. They saying that I'm not froze, man. But y'all like it up and share it. I'm glad to see y'all in here, man. One thing I want y'all to understand is, okay, let me start this out with the right spiritual energy, man. We ain't gonna need wait too long, man. Drop them nines if you can hear me very well. The Indigo Star Seed, welcome to the building, goddess. I most definitely ain't seen you in a minute, all right? But look, y'all. Check this out. I want to start it off with the right energy. I want to say peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. As you can see, I got a whole nother setup, man. So like I said in the beginning, if I'm kind of looking over to this way, I'm looking at the screen, okay? I'm trying to see y'all as y'all reply, okay? As y'all can see me, man. I mean, so I can see what it is that y'all saying, all right? And so if I'm doing that, that don't mean that I ain't getting y'all my undivided attention. That means that I'm trying to really give y'all some attention, okay? So, with that being said, man, you know, I want y'all to understand that the content, right, or the type of topics that certain creators or, you know, certain individuals bring to this platform, right, they don't want it here. They do not want it here, all right? And I'm really coming to the conscious realization, right, that in order for me to get a message to y'all, I'm gonna have to come live and direct, because at this point, they shadow banning anybody that's doing what I'm doing. Okay? I don't even know if y'all get if a lot of y'all even get my uploads when I upload regular videos, all right? Because I know that Facebook at this point is not pushing my content because of the type of content that I'm pushing out, all right? I was just watching a video with the real Rakia. Obviously, one of her pages got hacked. And I'm asking y'all, why are y'all still supporting someone that hacked her page? I see so many people sharing the videos when she literally went on YouTube and stated that her page was hacked. And she's been trying to get it back from YouTube, but YouTube is not replying to her. Not YouTube, but Facebook. I apologize. I don't want y'all over there thinking that her YouTube page is bogus, because her YouTube page is the truth. But I'm seeing so many people, you know, still supporting the Facebook page after she said not too long ago that her Facebook page was hacked. So with that being said, you know, you putting money in somebody else's pocket because she's not able to even interact with the page anymore. Okay. But one thing I will say is, why do you think that Facebook is not responding to any of her anytime she reach out? Okay. They don't want her giving a message on this platform. Okay. They don't need that type of content here because it starts to make people wake up. When you talk about people who have large platforms like me and her, bro, you know, they don't want these type of messages, bro. And it's sick. It's sick. I've been noticing now these fact checkers, right? Tiana Jerry, welcome back, Reflection. I've been noticing how these fact checkers, right, they're working overtime, y'all. They're really working overtime to try to stop this information from getting out, bro. And the way that they're fact checking, I don't know where they're getting their information from because obviously the people who are doing the information is getting their information from a reliable source. So wherever they're getting their information from is sick, okay? As you know, they shadow banning me as well. Now, they pushing my lives a little bit more, but when we talk about me putting out videos, real videos that I feel like people need to hear, no one is able to see them, okay? Tiana Jerry says she got blocked out. In fact, once my lives start to get up to a certain amount of people, they start to kick them out, okay? They don't even want a lot of people in my lives no more, y'all. That's crazy. And a lot of people on here can attest to that, right? But we most definitely ain't going to let that stop the show, man. But I want y'all to understand, bro, that, you know, I'm seeing this video, man, that I showed y'all, right, starting to float back around about the Sears, okay? And this is why they originally fact-checked me, right, and started, you know, slowing down my page in terms of its distribution, okay? So, therefore, I'm not reaching a lot of people as I've been reaching, right? Because of this video I put out with Bill Gates and whatever this council is, right, that stepped up to, I want to say, take the time to actually play something out, y'all. They actually tried to play, or here it is. Let me show y'all the video. I want y'all to see what this is the video that I originally got fact checked for, okay? And to me, it's not nothing to, you know, it's nothing for them to try to fact check. But before I put this video out, I want Facebook to say, I want y'all to saying that, look, let me just say this for disclaimer purposes, that none of this is going to be real. Okay? Use your discernment in terms of what it is that you're about to get ready to see on the screen, because we understand, bro, how they play, right? So with that being said, I want y'all to see the video, right? You feel me? That they tried to fact check me about. And for me, I really do feel like ain't nobody finna go the distance of even trying to sit down and rehearse something that they don't feel like is truly going to take place. I've heard Bill Gates say myself, okay, that, or not Bill Gates, I don't know who it was. I heard somebody say that it was going to be another pandemic. They said it was going to be another one, okay? And I sat back and I said to myself, how is it possible that y'all know when these type of things are going to take place? Okay? There is no way possible that you would know something like this is going to take place if you're not partaking in it taking place. Drop them nines if you feel me. There is no way possible you can possibly predict situations like this unless you are behind the fact that it's taking place, okay? So, with that being said, let me show y'all this, because I've been pushing this video out. I pushed it out. It got a whole bunch of views. And at that point, I guess fact checkers decided they wanted to step in and say, hey, now we can't have this. We need to cover this video up by all means. Okay, let's slow down his distribution because he's going a little bit too far. He preparing the people before we have a chance to noose him. Before we have a chance to hang him. He preparing the people. We don't need that. We already know that dude that own this motherfucker, we already know that he's a FBI, he's a CIA agent. We know that. Okay? He working with them too. It's so serious for them, y'all, that at this point they starting to put a team together, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, who talked about this. If you ever read the book, Behold the Pale Horse, he already said that this was going to happen. Any so-called patriots, right, which I don't even consider myself to be a patriot. I consider myself to be a truth teller, right? But, I would say that those go hand in hand, right? When we talk about protecting a group of people who was, from a group of people who was sworn to protect us, okay? Who we supposedly voted in. You feel me? We all know James Lil Mack. James Lil Mack says all about population control. We already know that. You see what I'm saying? But when we talk about, that, what is his name? I can't think of his name. Get the book, Behold the Pale Horse. He talked about how they were going to they had a group of agents or a group of people put together already to come out and get the Patriots, right, and rally them up. And in fact, he stated that that's the reason that the FEMA camps are actually being put into place. Okay? The FEMA camps are actually being put into place for people like me and you, but more so for people like me who are not going to stand for the jab, right? Who are not going to stand for them just throwing out these random diseases or viruses and telling us that, we have to go to the hospital if we get certain symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Tricking us with the food and things like that, right? But then they want to come after y'all, right? Because you're listening to us. So the chances are, if you listening to what I'm saying and you agreeing with it, you see things from the same perspective that I see them from, right? And so this is why these agents are being put together, this group of people, right, are being put together, right, to stop people like me and you. And so the concentration camps that they've been building for over 15 to 20 years is not for the people who we would still consider to be bots, but these are for people like me and you. They ain't got to worry about somebody who sleep. They ain't no threat. They got to worry about us because we trying to wake up the lions. You understand what I'm saying? We trying to wake up the lions. So with that being said, they're going to do everything they got to do. They're going to fact check us. They're going to shadow ban us. They're going to block us. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to snatch pages. You see what I'm saying? They're going to do what they got to do. You feel me? Demetrius say he tuning in from New Zealand. Shout out to New Zealand. And one thing about this, you have to understand that it's not just taking place in the United States of America. I said in my video yesterday, right now they are ushering in the New World Order right in our faces, and yet and still we are wide asleep. Right now, what is going on is they're getting ready to snatch the money and push us into a cashless society, and yet and still we are walking around like zombies, y'all. I had somebody comment on my page and say, there is nothing we could do about it. There is nothing we could do about it. What do you mean there's nothing we could do about it? That's the thought process that keeps us enslaved, keeps us under the spell of sleep, because there are so many people out here that say there is nothing we can do about it. First and foremost, I'm going to tell y'all what we need. The first thing we need to do is we need to stop worshiping money. Okay? We need to stop worshiping money. Shout out to the Bernard Ford from Trinidad, okay? That's the first thing we need to do. Money look, let me tell y'all something. Money holds the biggest spell over us ever, okay? We've been put in a position to where we worship money. We don't think we're anything without money. We don't think that anything can happen without money because they made money the root to all evil, the root to get anything done. You cannot look. If you don't have money in today's society, there is nothing you can do, right? But you don't understand, that's how the spell is kept over us. Because they made it that way. They implanted these things into you to make you feel like without money, nothing is possible. So you mean to tell me that if you don't have money, you can't grow your own food? If you don't have money, you can't get a fishing pole and go fishing and get you some food? Is this what you telling me? Okay? Obviously, you don't need money to eat, right? Because if you know how to hunt, then you know how to eat. Me, personally, I grew up with Southern grandparents, okay? My grandfather and my grandmother took us fishing every Saturday. My grandfather taught us how to skin them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I know when the cashless society decides to come and I have to weigh my options, when it, in terms of me getting a chip inside of me or actually feeding myself, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I won't have to get it because I can go cast a pole in the water and I can go fish. I can take a gun and I can actually go hunt for my food. And this summer, I'm finna get in the habit of actually growing my own food. These are the things that we need to do if we want to step outside of the society. The way that we do something about it is by not partaking in the system anymore. Okay, y'all want to do that? Well, we don't care about it. We ain't working for y'all no more. Okay? Since the money holds no weight, since we know that the money is not real to begin with. You see what I'm saying? We not working for y'all no more. You feel me? Matter of fact, we gonna take, nigga, because ain't nothing in the stores organic to begin with. Understand that. Okay? You go to these stores and they tell you to get some organic fruit and there ain't a seed to be found in the fruit. How is the fruit organic? Tell me that. How is the fruit organic? The fruit is not organic if it does not have seeds in it. But yet and still, we run into the organic spot in the store to try to get organic fruits because we think because it ain't got certain chemicals on it, it's organic. It's not organic, y'all. It's not real. But guess what? We're going to take what we can do. Anything that has seeds in it, we're going to start planting our own food. We getting back to the basics. Okay? We getting back to the basics. You have to understand, bro, we are the ones that give them the power because we bow down to the system. Once we say we stepping outside of the system and we no longer partaking in it, then guess what? Ain't no more system. You feel me? The mentality of there's nothing we can do about it is what keeps you rooted in the system. Okay? And they gonna look at me and say he's anti-government. No, I'm anti-stupidity. Okay? I'm anti-stupidity because, I'm just gonna say it like it is, y'all. It's a lot of people out here that's so stupid that they truly believe that they don't have a choice but to walk right into what they are planning for them. Okay? And when you understand that right now there are billions of people on this planet, I wouldn't even say billions, but there is a lot of people right now that's beginning to wake up, bro. And when I say that, we talking about in a level, even some of the police officers, the military officers, okay? When we talk about high-ranking positions in society, and this is in other countries as well. This is just not in America. We talking about people who are going to start to see things for what they really are and begin to wake up. Why do y'all think they pushing AI in? Excuse me. Why do you think that they are pushing AI in at this very moment? Okay? They're pushing AI in at this very moment because they understand that people are starting to become consciously aware of the game that is being played, and there's a lot of people that is not willing to partake in it. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to rebel, right? And when you rebel, they have to have something in play to continue their system. So they have to push AI in. This is why right now in Kentucky, from my understanding, they have robots running McDonald's out there. Do you understand that you're going to either back out of this situation, you're going to stop working for them, right? Or they going to push you out anyway because they truly believe that they don't need you no more. They don't need you no more. Besides the fact that you might be a little fool. You understand what I'm saying? Because anything that they truly need to be done, they're going to have their little robots do it. Okay? In terms of these jobs. Okay? And you just keeping yourself in a stagnant motion because you believe that ain't no way out of it. And them gonna be the ones that's gonna walk right into it like a zombie, right? They're gonna be the ones that walk right into it, the ones that have that mentality. Ain't nothing we could do about it. You feel me? So let me just go ahead and bow down and do what master say do, because ain't nothing we could do about it. They are running everything. We need to wake up, man. And at this point, man, we need to really stop talking and we need to really start shaking some shit up around here. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Drop the nads if you rocking with me. You feel me? They shadow banning everybody that's great. Everybody that has something to say, everybody that has a voice, they trying to shadow ban them, y'all. Okay? Do you understand, bro, that they don't want you to be seeing messages like this? Because a person that has a voice has the ability to change some things, okay? A person with a voice has the ability to change some things, bro, and that's scary to them. Okay? It's scary to them. If you can move the people, you a problem. So when we talk about the real Kia, right, and them snatching her page, you have to understand, bro, they ain't finna do nothing to help her. And the best thing that she could do is create another page. So if the real Rakia actually comes past this live and she can see this live, I want you to understand. Don't let them shut you down, Reflection. Go get it. Do it. Step into your purpose. Continue to do your purpose. Don't let them shut you down. Because if they block me, I'm going to be making a whole nother page. A whole nother one. Because guess what? Right now, the internet is the best way to reach people. It really is. It's the best way to reach people. All right? So y'all please like this up and share it, man. But with that being said, man, now let me show y'all this video, right? The Facebook page, Rakia, no, I'm telling you, her YouTube page is good, okay? Her YouTube page is still good. The Facebook page is fake. I mean, it's not fake, but it's been hacked, okay? We most definitely going to send her positive energy. We're going to most definitely send her positive energy. But until then, man, you got to understand the God in you, who you are. You understand? That's the biggest thing we need to understand, bro. We stopped looking within to the point where we started to give them our power, right? We stopped looking within, bro. Look, if you don't know who you truly are, then you're going to always be under their control. See, I understand that I have the power, right, to manifest my reality. It's within me. And I know it's going to be a lot of people that's going to come past and say, well, that ain't what the Bible say. Yes, the Bible does say that. But guess what? I'm not speaking from the Bible. I'm not speaking from that aspect, okay, from that perspective. But I will tell you that the Bible says, stronger is he that is in you, okay? So the God that is in you is the reason why you're able to manifest your reality, because you are directly connected to the source. Until you start to really, really understand that you are an extension of the source, then you're going to always be in a stagnant motion. You're going to never believe that you are able to get whatever it is that you want from this realm. Until you understand that this is a magical realm, baby, you're going to always be stuck in a stagnant motion, okay? Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Okay? So let me go ahead and show y'all this video, man. And guess what? I'm going to say this right before we go into this, man. This is for entertainment purposes only, man. Facebook, do not take me serious. Do not take me serious. This is for entertainment purposes only, y'all. So I want y'all to see this video, right? And this is one of the videos, right? This is why they really call themselves trying to shadow ban me, y'all. This is why they call themselves trying to shadow ban me.
We'll have more on that in a second and the dates. But you'll remember Bill Gates and the World Health Organization previously what was known as the 2001 Event 201. And it was about the Event 201 exercise. It was a simulation involving...
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. I want y'all to overstand. My bad. I'm glad I got y'all on the feed, right? Drop them nines if you can hear me right now. Drop them nines if you can hear me right now. All right? Like I say, this video, right? And I'm finna start coming to y'all live. Y'all have to understand, bro. I'm working 10 hours a day, bro. I told you it's my turn to walk away, right? It's my turn. Okay. Thanks for them nines. Thanks for them nines, right? So this video that you finna get ready to watch, right, is gonna be based on, I guess, Bill Gates and his committee sitting down and planning for the possibility of a new demic, okay? a new pandemic. All right. So they're saying that they don't know if it's really going to take place or not, but they want to be properly prepared just in case it does. But I say that you don't sit down and plan for something that you don't know if it's going to take place or not. It's like a wedding rehearsal. Okay? You rehearse a wedding so that when things do happen, you are ready for it. You know exactly what's going to take place. And we know how they play, y'all. They like to put things in front of us, right? To forewarn us because they look at us like we stupid anyway. Okay? And that's the fact. They look at us like we're stupid and we won't even catch it. Because when it's all said and done, these are topics that people do not want to talk about. Y'all like it up and share it, man. Push it to the limit. You feel me? These right here are the topics that no one really want to talk about. They don't want to talk about this. People see this type of stuff and they skim past it, right? Or they hit a few words and they skip past it. And next thing you know, next year or a couple years later, when things are taking place, they fall in victim. It's so many people that's transitioning due to this when people actually came in front of y'all and was screaming, don't do that. Don't fall for the trap. They're doing this. Whole time you skimming past and they calling the person crazy, so on and so forth. For easily dismissing whatever it is that they were trying to tell you, right? To the point that when it does take place, you panicking so hard, you won't even calm yourself down enough to even really remember what was being said. But the news said it, right? The news said we need to run to the hospital if we have these type of symptoms. The news said it. So let's go to the hospital. The news said go get as much bleach, which you see what I'm saying, as you can. And wipe your hands down, wash your hands 30 times. That's what they said. Let's go do that. After the black man that was sitting on Facebook trying to warn you about it, the ones that was, and the white person that was sitting on YouTube trying to warn you about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, bro, I'm gonna keep it solid with y'all. Everybody, bro, no matter who you is gonna fall victim to it. And if you let this go over your head, bro, it's over with for you. So check this out.
We'll have more on that in a second and the dates. But you'll remember Bill Gates and the World Health Organization previously held what was known as the 2001 event, Event 201. And it was about the Event 201 exercise. It was a simulation involving a coordinated global response to a coronavirus that they held in a simulation just months before COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic. So they're pretty good at predicting this stuff. I don't know how they pull this off.
Fauci, remember, Fauci told Trump in 2017, not that there could be, not that there might be, but there would be a pandemic during his presidency.
Yes.
Yeah, and Obama ran exercises for it during his
presidency.
pregnancy.
During his pregnancy.
During his presidency, too.
At the womb factory.
So they've just gotten together and they're doing it again now. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, along with Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security and the World Health Organization. I wish I was making this up, but this is not a conspiracy theory. They did this. And they just conducted their next...
Because we know how quick they are to say things are conspiracies. And I already know that the fact checkers, they're going to be all over this. They're going to be all over this.
Pandemic tabletop exercise in Belgium. It's called the Catastrophic Contagion. Hey, honey, where are you going this weekend? I'm going to Belgium. I got a conference. Oh, yeah, what's it about? It's called the Catastrophic Contagion event. Oh, what are you guys going to be doing? Oh, we're just planning the next pandemic. Just getting everything ready, ready, locked up, and the new virus and vaccines. We'll have vaccines ready to go because that's how we do this. We plan it, and then we, of course, have the vaccines ready to go. So this is the video that Bill Gates...
Because I keep telling y'all, man, it's a double bubble, right? It's a double bubble. They want to kill two birds with one stone, meaning not only do they want to knock you off, but they're going to sell your organs as well. Because a lot of people who are going to end up transitioning due to this is going to be well and healthy. They're going to have good organs, okay? Good enough to go back on the market, okay? Not only that, when they talk about the jabs and things like that, they're also going to make money because they're going to sell the jab to the foundations or the people that's going to ultimately give them to you for free to get the job done. So they're going to kill two birds in one stone with this. Okay? It's a double bug that's taking place here.
It's put together, along with the team, complete with simulated news reports like this. This is really what they're preparing for us. This video is called Get Ready. Watch. Catastrophic contagion of global challenge. Breaking news.
Two Latin American countries alerted the WHO of several outbreaks of a new infectious disease that's mysteriously appearing across the region. Severe epidemic enterovirus.
Now, what you watching right here is actually them showing the news clip, okay? Why would you go this far as to make even something that the news would say, okay? They went this far as to even have a news clip of what they're going to be, or the propaganda that's going to be promoted. See, a lot of y'all don't even know that propaganda is illegal in the United States of America. They should not be feeding propaganda to the citizens. Okay? But seeing as how the legislative, the judicial, and the executive branch are all together, right? They done messed up the order of the Constitution. This is what you have to understand, bro. Because the judicial system or the legislative system is meant to basically create the laws. The judicial system is supposed to basically interpret them. And then you have the executive branch, which is supposed to execute the laws, right? But you have the judicial system making the laws and then giving the authority right back to the president so that he can create laws without even having to consult with them, okay? And this is what's really going on, right? So, and then what you have to understand is that there were already bills signed back when President, I want to say one of the presidents was in office that said that in any state of an emergency, then they're giving basically FEMA all the rights to suspend the Constitution. So I don't care if it's a food state of emergency that the president calls. Then FEMA has the authority to suspend the Constitution, in which they could run into your house, take you captive, put you into concentration camp. They can have their way with you because of this. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. They do not have to consult with the president about it because it's already be done with this. And why is it done like this? You have to understand, bro, that majority of these, and look, I know I'm going to run a lot of people away with this. You feel me? I know I'm going to run a lot of people away with this, but what you have to understand is, bro, why would they do that? Okay? Because the individuals that are involved with these, that are a part of these authoritative positions, right? They are intertwined with other brotherhoods, okay? And ultimately, these brotherhoods, even though they don't see eye to eye, right, with everything, they have one agenda. They have one goal. Okay? And that goal is to usher this new world order in, whether you believe it or not. And it's happening right now. We don't even see it.
Respiratory Syndrome 2025.
Oh, so that's the name, guys. Just write this down. That'll be the name of it, okay? It's
SEERS.
SEERS. It's going to be called the Severe Epidemic Enterovirus Respiratory Syndrome, and 2025 is when we'll see it, okay? Now, it says at the bottom this is a fictional scenario, but come on.
Over the past 6 weeks alone.
Now, I want to say YouTube, this is a fictional scenario, okay? Don't take nothing I'm saying serious. It's a fictional scenario.
There have been 500 confirmed or suspected cases reported. The virus could cause a severe pandemic if early containment and mitigation efforts are not successful.
The pandemic in this type of situation and trend would be a risk for the global health security.
Pandemics are inherently political, financial, and so much broader.
We have not spoken.
He said they're political, they're inherently political and financial. Why? Because they stand to gain financially. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to gain financially from any of these demics. Okay? That's point blank, period. And I just told you how. Through organ harvesting and also from actually selling, because, you know, don't let them fool you and think that because they're giving it to you for free, that the people that like Johnson & Johnson, who's actually buying it and giving it out, right, is not paying for it. So they making money.
The leadership country. And I think that we need to be also very careful. We cannot decide a lot of things without the leaders be involved and agree on that.
Oh, really? That's an interesting point that she's making. Oh, instead of unelected globalists making decisions, she's saying, wait a minute, we need to have our leaders involved in this discussion.
Wait, so the white guy was the dissenter, like
Right.
the one we're supposed to say, oh, yeah, he's a naysayer. We don't agree with him. And then
Right.
she shuts him down.
She shuts him down.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
There is no substitute for national leadership.
It's important to support the local response or the national response.
Training those that are in these areas first, enabling them with the tools, protecting them, and if needs be, regional solidarity first.
At this stage, communication is key, and communication should include not just scientists with data, but also social, religious, and political leaders.
Trust. This is an essential issue, and trust was broken among countries, between populations and healthcare systems, between healthcare systems and governments.
I'm very sorry to say that in 2025, we need to strengthen the health system.
WHO needs to be a voice for the voiceless.
No one is safe until all of us are safe.
As of today, there have been an estimated 1 billion cases worldwide, with more than 20 million.
Listen to those numbers. You have to do the math. How many people actually exist? Because she's saying that as of today, there have been 1 billion people. Now, we know that they want to get rid of over 300 people. We heard Bill Gates talk about this in a lecture that he gave when he said they're trying to get down over 3 billion people. They're trying to get rid of over 3 billion people, okay? And they said that they could have took the population down to about 15% if they did a good job on the BAP, y'all, okay? And through food and medicine, okay? They can get population down to about a 15%. But we know that failed because, you know, we're in the age of Aquarius and so many people are starting to see past the BS, okay? So they failed at that, all right? But make no mistake, a lot of people ended up transitioning due to this because they didn't listen. They did not take heed.
Deaths, including nearly 15 million children. Countless millions are alive, but left with paralysis.
And they said 15 million of those it's children. So, okay, like I said, y'all, this is fake news. This is them. This is a sketch that they doing, whatever they doing. Okay. This is all a fictional scenario. Okay. But according to what is being said in this video, there is supposed to be about 15 million children out of that 1 billion. So they let you know, we don't care about your kids. Okay? They gonna get hit too. So don't think that they safe. We ain't worried about them. You feel me?
Or brain damage.
Oh, okay. So that's how it'll. So.
And then they saying the ones that do survive, they gonna be brain dead. They ain't gonna have a lot of life to them. The ones that do survive it are gonna be. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. First and foremost, what you need to understand is this. Okay? What y'all truly need to understand is this. They look at us like we are nothing more than cattle. We're useless to them, okay? Why are we useless to them? Because technology is getting to the point where they don't need us to do their job to continuously make them wealthy, okay? They don't need you to work their jobs anymore. So with that being said, you have to ask yourself, where is society helping? Where is society headed while you still are trying to hold on to it? Where is it headed? So many people are still trying to hold on to what they've been taught. Work hard, okay? Work or you don't eat. So many people is still trying to hold on to it, but yet and still every day they're showing you that they don't need you. They have synthetic robots that is more than capable of doing your job, okay? More than capable of packing those boxes, okay, at work. They more than capable of making those burgers. You feel me? And added on to that, they can work them all day. They can work them all day, all night, okay? They ain't never got to close their spot. They ain't never got to worry about them complaining. You feel me? So now, ask yourself, where is society headed, okay? Where is it headed? Ain't nobody using their head in this situation, y'all. I'm really feeling that way. Ain't nobody using their heads in this situation, bro. Can't nobody tell me where society is headed right now because ain't nobody actually sat down and took the time to even think about it. Everybody just walking around thinking they safe out here. That's what's going on. Everybody is walking around thinking they safe. Somebody said I already read and researched it. Now I've been saying this for years, y'all. Okay, well not years, the whole summer. Last summer I was screaming this. I'm still screaming it. They're going to use the same tactics to usher it in, okay? I don't care what they usher in, whether it be this or it be something else. They're going to use the same tactics because they never changed the game. Drop them nines if you feel me. They never changed the game, y'all, because they look at you like you too stupid to even understand that the virus that they're telling you that you're catching is actually coming from the food. It's actually coming from the food, y'all. Okay? And why is that, you might ask? You might say, well, what makes you think it's coming from the food, God? Simple. Because in order for you to even become sick from anything, you have to consume it in some way, form, or fashion, whether it be through the air, okay? And so since we know that if they was to release something in the air and it was actually airborne, you would have to be in a certain vicinity to be able to breathe that in and keep and to become sick, right? We know that that's going to be less likely because if you use your head and you really begin to think about it, then you will truly start to understand that if it's airborne, it's eventually going to evaporate. It's not going to stay in the air that long. Don't believe what you see in the movies. Do not allow the movies to distort your thought process, okay? So, since we know, okay, my bad, y'all. Excuse me. Since we know, right, that if they leave it in the air, it's going to eventually evaporate, then we know the next best thing for them to do is for them to put it in the food so that you would consume it and the water. Matter of fact, you hit it on the head, it's going to be in the water as well. It's already in the food and water. I was saying that. Okay? It's going to be in the food and in the water. They've already tested the theory. They know that all they have to do is promote fear-based propaganda on all the news platforms around the world. And because of how many people ended up transitioning the last time, it's going to send the world in a frenzy. They're going to run to the hospital with hopes of being saved, and the hospital is going to furthermore knock them off. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? Tell me that ain't sad, y'all. Okay? Tell me that that's not a sad situation. They're going to use the same tactics. What they're going to do is, I can guarantee you, they're going to promote it all over the news. And because I'm crazy, right? Because I'm a conspiracy theorist, so many people are going to come along, they're going to see this video, and they're going to dismiss it. They're going to say, man, God tripping, bro. I ain't finna be listening to him. He a goofy. I ain't finna listen to him. What he smoking? You feel me? And they gonna dismiss it, right? And then, boom, next thing you know, out of nowhere, it's another situation taking place to where we got to be 6 feet apart from each other. Because it's an airborne virus that's contagious, and you could get it if you come in contact with another person. Because it would never be in the food. Oh, no. They would never put it in the food. You feel me? They'll never put it in the food. Why would they do that? They're here to protect you. They're here to save you. They're here to ensure that you survive this. Because they never said that they was trying to get rid of over 3 million people. They never said that there's too many people inhabiting this planet. They never said those things. It was never a lecture given by Bill Gates that said that if they did a good job with the BAP, that they can take down population to about another 15%. He never said that. You feel me? They never said that, right? So here it is, when they promote it on the news, right, it's going to be so many people. And I'm going to tell you who it's really going to touch. It's going to touch our elders, right? That's who it's really going to touch, because they come from a time where there was no such thing as the internet. There was no such thing as devices that you could tap and watch them on your phone, right? So with that being said, they not logged in right now to this. They're not logged. They've been taught. They come from an era where they were taught to trust the news. Okay? And so when they promote it on the news, right, it's going to be so many people that's going to be, I'm talking about, that's going to be considered our elders, that's going to begin to fall for it, because they're going to say if the news said it, it's true. So once they nose start running, they bones start aching, they start getting heart palpitations and things like that, bro, they're going to immediately say, I need to go to the hospital, because they've been taught and indoctrinated to the point of where they believe that the only way is to trust the hospital. Let me tell y'all something. I got brothers, man, and sisters, man, that still believe that the hospital is here to save them. I got brothers and sisters. So the reason I say that is to say that if they believe it, what makes you think that the elders won't believe it? When they come from an era where they were indoctrinated good. Now, I'm not speaking for all of them. You see what I'm saying? But the majority of them, they're going to believe it. Okay? And so what they're going to do is, if you don't take them to the hospital, they're going to find their way to the hospital, bro, and they're going to end up falling folly. They're going to get hit with the IV, y'all. And when the IV, guess what they're going to do? They're going to pump them more. They're going to pump more of that benzene in them, more of that chlorine gas. They're going to pump more of that in them, okay? I spoke to y'all before about the chlorine gas. This is why so many people was having bleachy smells in their nose, why they was getting headaches. And when we talk about benzene, this is why so many people was having heart palpitation. Their bone was aching, okay? This is why. Because of those simple things that were being placed into the food and was being released inside of these stores as you begin to walk in. I seen a lot of people get on here and say it was due to the sun. A lot of people couldn't take the sun. No, it's not the sun. It's the food. It's the food. And now, to be honest with you, it's blatant, because it's easy for us to walk into the store and start to taste the chemicals in the food. I just recently got, if you watch my live, I just recently got some juice out of a store where I was at that had nothing but cleaning chemicals in it. And I truly believe, and I want you to understand, that the majority of the people that you're going to go see when you walk into these stores are going to be agents. They're not shopping at these stores. Okay? Look, and the ones that you might know that's working at the store, they don't know no better. They don't know no better. Believe me, they in the dark. But for the most part, the people that I'm telling y'all, man, I'm an imp, right? So I can feel energy. I walked into the store, man, and I seen Mr. Pures, and I love Mr. Pures. I'm like, I didn't know y'all had Mr. Pures. I'm gonna have to come back and grab me a couple of them Mr. Pures. Whole time the man telling me, get some now. Guess he want me to get some now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I truly believe that the more of these that they sell, the more people that they infect, the more money they make. Okay? The more money they make. So he wanted me to get some now. You feel me? He like, get some now. Get some more now. Grab them now. And it's like, bro, are you so stupid to think that, you know, me personally, I've been through it, so I know that I need to do a taste test. So let me sip a little bit. You see what I'm saying? I could taste it in my mouth. If it's in my mouth, I'm gonna taste it in my mouth. You hear me? So, you know, I'm telling y'all, bro, that the majority of the people that you walk into these stores and you're gonna see, they're gonna be agents, y'all. It's a lot of them in there now, because whether you want to believe it or not, bro, the food is still is still contagious to this point. You know, the fruit is still bad, bro. You're going to be able, and that's what I want y'all to understand. Not even the fruit will be safe. You feel me? Not even the fruit will be safe. Okay? Whatever they doing, bro, they I'm telling y'all, bro, they doing a great job at it, right? But this is why I say, this summer, I'm going to make sure that I do a garden. I'm going to make sure I'm showing y'all how to possibly grow your own food. When we talk about fruit trees and things like that, I believe that that's going to be a little harder because it's a longer process. But eventually, we can get to that point of where we actually growing our own trees and having our own fruit to eat. You see what I'm saying? But we have to get to that point. Okay? Junior Citron, I don't know if you sent stars or not, but if you did, thank you. Thanks to everyone who sent the star because you don't have to even send the stars. Okay? James, Lil Max say fruit fucking up people pH balance up. Probably is, guy. I don't put it past it, man. Minnie Reed say grow your own wheat. Grow your own everything. Because not only are they targeting the food, but they're targeting the drugs, y'all. Look, let me tell y'all something. What don't y'all understand? Right now, we are witnessing so many people fall out to sudden death syndrome, right? People just falling out on the court. Athletes, they are in great shape. They have to train for this. And no one is raising the eyebrow like, why? Why is someone who's been training for this all their life is just falling out? Their hearts are just stopping. Why? No one is asking the serious question. The questions that need to be asked. The most detrimental questions. What is going on that people are falling out? Like I've said it, and I'm going to keep saying it. So have you noticed how many people have transitioned? For those of you who don't know what I mean when I say transition, how many people do you know that has passed away within the last 3 years due to heart attacks and asthma attacks? It's been at an alarming rate. We haven't seen this coming up as a child. I didn't see this many people pass due to heart attacks and asthma attacks. But for the last 3 years, for some odd reason, this has been a big thing. It's been a big thing, y'all. Let he who has eyes see clearly. Okay? Allow yourself to start seeing with your spiritual eye, man. You feel me? Clairvoyance, clear sight. Real talk. Open y'all eyes out here, man. Real talk. Open y'all eyes out here. Cole Mayworld, not yours. Quinn say, not to mention the new drug called, I don't even know how that is, that's out on the streets, is also known as Trank. When it's taken, it's making people's skin rotten well. The drug isn't new. It's been around, but it's being used by, it's being used by people on the streets. They finally released the drug into society that's turning people into zombies. I haven't heard about that drug yet. You need to send that to me. Graceful say 4 of my family so far passed from the effects of the jab. That's crazy. The morticians are the blood clotting and BAP recipients. I'm just saying they can't flush after expiration. Bro, this is sick, bro. You know what it is, man? I feel like, man, yes, I want to wake y'all up. I want to make y'all aware of what it is that's taking place in the cosmos and things like that, man. But right now, I truly feel like we have a bigger fight. We have a bigger fight on our hands, and it's taking place right in front of our face on a daily basis, right? Right now, as a collective whole, we are being targeted. And the sooner you begin to realize that, I feel like the more better off we'll be. The better off we'll be. We have a bigger issue than that right now, okay? And yes, it's some amazing things that's about to take place. And a lot of them are going to be on our behalf. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, we need to make sure that we are being who we are and making sure that we well aware, you feel me? Because to be aware is most definitely to be alive, y'all. I don't just say that at the end of my videos for no reason. In order to stay alive, you want to stay alive out here, you better always listen to them spider senses when they get the tingling. All right? You feel me? When them spider senses get the tingling, listen to your conscience, yo. You have to understand that your third chakra, right, which is the solar chakra, okay, that resides in your stomach. So when you get a feeling in your gut that something ain't right, that's your soul telling you that it's some BS going on, and you probably need to think it through. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's going on. But a lot of people, they don't listen to that. And I'm telling you today, man, look, listen to your conscience, man. Listen to allow your spirit to guide you because it won't lie. The spirit ain't gonna lie. Allow your ancestors to step in. You feel me? Your archangels. You can ask them for help and they'll guide you, bro. They will. All right? So I just wanted to come on and say that, man, like I said right now, bro. They trying to shadow ban me, man. If you really supporting me, man, you going to rock with the guy by sharing these videos, okay? You going to share them so that it'll reach other people, okay? I mean, if you doing your part and I'm doing my part, ain't nothing else I can truly ask for you. Ain't nothing else that other people can truly ask for you from you as well, who is out here actually putting their lives on the line by speaking up. Because that's what's going on, okay? Then if Facebook still fight back harder, then it is what it is, all right? And so with that being said, like I said, man, if you ain't following me on YouTube, please go to YouTube at I Am Awakened and follow me on YouTube. Also, please do not forget to follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened _chosen1. I want y'all to keep y'all vibrations up too, man. Keep your vibrations up. I don't want y'all to allow society and everything that's going on around you to get you in the stoop. While I want you to be consciously aware of your surroundings, I want you to still vibrate at a high enough frequency, okay? Have fun, live a little bit, laugh and love, okay? Make sure that you're doing that. It's important for you to enjoy whoever it is around you that your soul is telling you that you can trust, you can laugh and love, okay? Make sure that you're doing that because even though we walk in this path, man, we don't want to be, that don't mean that we have to walk around still facing serious all the time, okay? I feel like we get that misinterpretation. So make sure that you laughing and you loving people, okay? And then you enjoy life because that's a high vibrational frequency and that's how you manifest. You manifest your reality, right? You change the things around you by actually vibrating at a point to where you can laugh, love, and enjoy. But always be aware. Always be aware. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right? So follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened _chosen1, man. And I want to lead you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy. Always creates elevation. Ashe.